Hey everyone, welcome back. I have some exciting footage to show you. Some people in the live stream pointed out that there was a fox that they saw running across the camera with the eruption in the background. Now before we get to that footage, I did want to take a little bit of a look at the Arctic fox here in Iceland and talk and let you know a little bit about the history of that and what they're doing and what they're eating. Now, the Arctic fox is the only native land mammal here in Iceland. It's a small fox native to the Arctic regions of the northern hemisphere, and it's well adapted to living in cold environments. It's best known for its thick, warm fur that's used also as camouflage. It has a large, very fluffy tail, and its body length ranges from around 46 to 68 centimeters or 18 to 27 inches long, with a generally rounded body shape to minimize the escape of body heat, which is very important in cold climates. Now, the color of the fox's coat changes to reflect the passing seasons, and particularly true of the foxes living here in Iceland, where only a third will sport a white winter coat. The remaining 2/3 will turn brown and gray during the winter, blending in with the country's environments and hillsides. Now, the fox's coat serves particularly efficient means of camouflage here in Iceland, flawlessly blending in with the landscape of pure white snow and the dark, ragged rock look comparing to the rocks that we have here in Iceland. Now, this serves as an excellent tool for the hunting as a means of not being hunted themselves as well. Now, natural predators of the Arctic fox are typically golden eagles, polar bears, wolverines, other foxes, wolves, grizzly bears, etc. But in Iceland, we don't have those things. So the Arctic fox has no natural predators except human beings. Now, typically, the Arctic fox preys on a lot of small creatures such as lemmings, seal pups, fish, waterfowl, seabirds, etc. But it can also eat berries and seaweed, insects, and so forth. Here in Iceland, that means the foxes mainly prey on birds, berries, bird eggs, seal pups, if they can find them, etc. So here's the footage. Now there's two clips. Both were taken, I believe, on the 11th of April between around 3 o'clock in the morning, and then in the other one at 5 o'clock you can see the small fox running across the snow-covered lava field trying to, I guess, escape from this eruption, or perhaps just passing through. Now, I'm not too familiar with foxes in this particular area of Iceland. I thought that they were all up towards the northwest in the Westfjords, and we're going to take a look at where you can actually see foxes if you want to come to Iceland and take a look. But here I've slowed down the footage to half speed so we can get a better look at the movement of these foxes. Now again, it would be pretty sad if this was their home and they were used to living in this particular area, and now this eruption has displaced them from where they usually are. As I said in the video earlier, they do prey on a lot of birds and bird eggs here in Iceland, and a lot of the birds are living on the coastlines. So from what I would gather, that's more or less where they would be living. If someone in Iceland or someone knows a lot about these foxes, knows a little bit more on them in terms of where they are in Iceland, let me know in the comments. I think it would be great to know that information. But here we have, again, slowing it down so we can see the movement of the fox traveling across the screen. First clip was around 3 in the morning, and then this second clip was just as the sun's coming up at around 5 or 5:30 in the morning on April 11th. The question that everyone has is, you want to come to Iceland, where can you see these foxes? It is extremely rare to see them. I am very shocked that they are on that camera. I personally have never seen one in the wild. But after doing a little bit of research on where you should go for the best place is called Hornstandir. Hopefully I said that correctly. And that is in the Westfjords. Now, because that area is relatively undisturbed and the winds blow ample amount of food to the shores for the foxes to eat, this reserve is the best place to spot the Arctic fox in Iceland. There are boats that leave from Ísafjörður in the Westfjords to the reserve, but the standard boats to Hornstandir run around 13,000 kroner or around $90 US per person each way. Now, the Arctic Fox Center in Sulavik near Isafjordur is a place that will run tours, specifically tailored excursions for filmmakers and photographers if you are looking to do that type of thing. Now, they'll organize the boat trips to and from the reserve, as well as any accommodation, dietary requirements, and the whole logistics of the shoot itself. That particular one going through the Arctic Fox Center is mostly for people who are a little bit more professional rather than just the average tourist. Now, it should be noted that organized trips to the reserve occur only in May, June, July, sometimes in August for the winter shoots where the white fur is crucial. You will have to do a lot of planning and booking in advance. So I would say that if you are looking to see the Arctic fox, your best bet would be to come in the summer, go up to Isafjordur, take a boat, and go across to the nature reserve. Now, because there's not a lot of people there in the reserve, the paths are a little bit more rugged than you might be used to. So it's best that you have a little bit of experience in hiking in order to get to that area. So that's it for the update. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was amazing to see this fox going across the video. I had no idea that there were foxes in that area, but it's very, very exciting. So until next time, if you like this video, hit the like button. As always, if you want to get more updates, hit subscribe. I do different types of content all the time. And, share this with your friends if you think that they'd find it interesting. So until next time, thank you so much for watching.